We have a voicemail number. That number is 219-2-DAVID-P. Our voicemail line is made possible by our good friends over at Linguist, who have built a super effective spaced repetition-based language learning app powered by AI, which lets you take your foreign language skills to the next level. I'm using it to improve my French. A little out of practice with my French. It's been super useful. I love it. You can try it out for free. No credit card needed at linguist.com/Pakman. That's LINGVIST.com/Pakman. Okay, here's a voicemail with an observation about a difference between the David Pakman Show and Secular Talk with Kyle Kulinski, and a question related to that observation.
David, this is Ryan. I was calling because I just wanted to ask. I know you always have to watch what you say because of the FCC regulations and you don't want to get any write-ups or whatever. But how come no, I'm sorry, Kyle at Secular Talk can cuss? I have no problem with cussing, and I like it. Like I like watching Kyle, and I like watching you too. I was just wondering why you can't cuss. Thank you.
Yeah, so listen, I don't know all the platforms that Kyle is or isn't on. I can tell you that we are on 200 broadcast radio and television stations. Many of those are non-commercial stations who are in situations where if they were to, they wouldn't even have the money to defend themselves from some kind of FCC issue related to profanity. So our show goes out on all these different platforms. So we just keep everything but the live streams. There can be swearing on the live streams because those are YouTube only. But otherwise, we keep the broadcast show, which includes the podcast and the normal YouTube clips. We keep it all FCC safe because we don't want, by virtue of something we do or say, some of those stations to get fined. They can't afford it. That's the reason we give them the show for free. And you'd have to ask Kyle. I mean, I'm guessing the reason Kyle does it is he's not on platforms that are regulated by the FCC, and thus it's not something he has to worry about. We've got a great bonus show coming up for you today. We'll talk about what's going on with Brexit. We will talk about what's going on with Papa John's Pizza and Shaquille O'Neal. And we will also talk about why the Mormon Church changed its name. It may not be what you think. All of those stories and more on today's bonus show, which you can sign up for instantly by visiting our website, davidpakman.com.